Guys, imagine it's 2026. Companies are paying developers lakhs of rupees every year. Freelancers are earning from clients worldwide. Startups are being built by the single developer. But the question is, where do you start learning web developer, HTML, CSS? There are thousands of tutorials online, and most beginners get confused. They even write the first line of code. In this video, I am going to show you a complete web development roadmap from absolute beginner, from zero to full stack developer, a structured learning in the correct order, so you don't waste months learning random technologies. When I started learning web development, I made the same mistake most beginners make. If you are a student, beginner, or someone looking to switch careers, this roadmap will save you thousands of hours. Now let's begin the video. The web development roadmap. There are 7 phases of web development. Follow this the structured path to go from beginner to job ready full stack guys. Full job ready to full stack developer. So this is the actually 7 phases. The phase 1, internet basics. You should know about the internet basics, how the internet work, how the servers are going to give the data. And the phase 2 is about HTML and CSS. These are the most important beginner basic concepts, which gives the introduction to the web development. And the third phase, which is the core programming language related to web development, that is JavaScript. And the fourth, front-end frameworks. This usually takes 6 to 8 weeks. And the fifth phase is backend and APIs. What is the backend? What is the APIs? How they are correlated? And the sixth is databases like MongoDB, SQL, and DevOps. And the phase 7th is advanced jobs regarding the web development. Come, let's see about internet basics. So how the internet works, how HTTPS request response cycle, how browsers and how they render pages, domain names, hosting IP addresses, how the client hosts a server, what runs where. So what are the key tools you can use here? Chrome, DevOps, Postman. And the HTML, CSS. What is meant by HTML? Which is used for developing websites to the backend. So HTML, syntax elements, CSS box model, responsive design, media, the CSS variables, transitions, animations, the forms. These are the basic things you should learn in the HTML and CSS. Build a portfolio page and clone a website, guys. And the core programming language, that is the JavaScript, which is more important for the web development. It usually takes 8 weeks to 12 weeks. So core language, what and all you should learn: variables, data types, operators, and the function, scope, closures, arrays, and object methods. And coming to the DOM and browser, DOM selection, manipulation, event listeners, delegation, fetch API, local storage, cookies, sessions. So advanced JavaScript is promises and error handling, modules, phototypes, and classes. Oops is the object-oriented programming. Performance like debounce, lazy, loading. So front-end frameworks and tools. So for front-end you should learn the React.js. In that you should learn syntax, compat architecture, prop, state, and event handling, use state, use effect, custom hooks, React router for SPA navigation, context API, Redux for state image. These are the things you should learn in the React.js. And after that, Vue.js, Angular, alternatives worth knowing. And you can build tools and styling essential like Twilight, CSS, and TypeScript fundamentals. The version control, guys, this is a very important for everyone, whether you do a web development or some other courses. Git, which branches, merges, rebuilds, GitHub, which hosts your projects and some of the codes. And coming to the phase 5, that is the backend and APIs, guys. This is also very important part of the web development. Node.js and Express, HTTP server fundamentals, Express routine and middleware, RESTful API, design principles, error handling and logging. These are the main concepts you should concentrate on the Node.js. And third, and the second part in the backend development and APIs, authentication and security. For example, password hashing, HTTPS, course, rate limiting, so etc. So coming to the next phase, that is the database and DevOps. This is also the very important part regarding the web development. SQL databases. In SQL you should learn the MySQL basics. For example, that select, that constraints and all is there in MySQL basics. And normalization, joins, indexes, transactions. And NoSQL database. For example, MongoDB, NoSQL, when to use SQL, NoSQL, data modeling patterns. These are the more concepts you should learn regarding the SQL. And the third is deployment and cloud. Vercel, Netlify for frontends, Railway Render for backends, environment variables and secrets, and Docker. Especially this is also very important. Docker containers and images, Docker Compose for local dev, GitHub actions, And the phase 7, which is the advanced and career, guys. This is the very important phase after completing everything. Advanced topics, that is the web performance, how the web vitals, lighthouse, progressive web apps, service workers, micro frontends and model federation, testing unit integration, end-to-end playwright. And the career, what the career opportunities are there after completing everything regarding the web development. Build 3 to 5 projects, guys, with real features. Just you upload whatever you build the projects on GitHub, and you build a resume, ATS friendly, keyword optimized, and prepare for technical interviews like DSA and system design. Freelance on Upwork, TopTal, direct clients. You can find the clients and you can earn on through that way also. So what is the final your learning toolkit? Documentation, web docs, the gold standard reference, React docs, Node.js docs. So learning platforms where you can learn these web development sources. Free code camp, it is visible on Google, YouTube as well. You can go and search free project based. The Odin project, full stack path. And what are the main practice and projects? Lead code for DSA preparation, CSS battle in JavaScript, 30 challenges, build code arena, Twitter, Netflix. And the community is Stack Overflow, question answer since 2008. And you can guys do this also, guys. So this is the end of our video. Thank you, guys. If you are interested to more the coding contents, please like, subscribe this channel. You'll get as soon as notification. Thank you, guys.